It's time for some gaming. It's time for some O Group. The Eccentric Man channel is kindly sponsored by Lost Ark Games in Stevenage, which is now open for gaming in-store, online sales and in-store sales. Get down there and chat to John and Mick.
Greetings from the Eccentric Man, and it is a long lost game that we're playing. We haven't played,
6 months, I reckon.
over 6 months at least. So
We
I'm
played a few in between.
giving a game,
lockdowns.
playing John from Lost Ark Games. That's where we are today, and we are playing O Group. This is our first run through of the game, and this is a table. It's based on the scenario in the book, which is Christot, and I'll be attacking with my British across the length of the table, and John will be defending. We're using our troops which we're building up for Primasol Bridge in Sicily. So I'll be using the paratroopers with some armour, and John has got his Fallschirmjägers with a bit of armour and some big guns. So let's have a look at the troops. This is the British, the Red Devils, and we are just following the basic listings in the book. So these are all the standard morales and everything like that. So they're not super confident or anything like that for the Fallschirmjägers or the British Paras. They're just using the basic information from the scenario. So what I have is at the front I have got a battalion command that stays off the table, but you can put a figure on it representing it. And then we've got the 3-inch battalion mortars, and they are off table, but you can represent them on the table. They can't be affected in any way. And then we've got our first two companies, which get deployed at some stage during the battle, which is the A Company and B Company. And I've got a support platoon of a medium machine gun and a Piat and a carrier. And that's a support for one of the platoons. Moving over to the right, we've got our forward observer with the Jeep. Those round circles at the back are the combat patrols. And they play a part in the game where you place them on and your units can deploy from them. They can come back to you and then you can deploy them with an order later on in the game. I have a reserve company, so that's my Seed Company, and again they've got their combat patrol, and they have got 2 lots of Shermans. One is a Firefly, but I haven't got the model, so those ones at the back with the HMG, they'll be proxying as a Firefly, and then we've got the 2 Shermans at the front. That's a platoon. Each 2 is a platoon, is it or not?
2 is a platoon, sure.
2 is a platoon, and one is a section, and 1 tank represents 2 in these rules.
Yeah, and
so
each platoon is, or troop, should say, the tanks, is a Firefly and a Sherman, so...
That's it. So that's ours for the British, and let's have a look at John's. Yeah, go for it, John.
Okay, so the Germans, basically similar setup. We've got 3 platoons. Companies. That's it. 3 platoons on this, 3 platoon on this one. This one's a 2 platoons only because it's less men in that unit, showing a bit of the attrition that's already taken place. Just standard, same. Basically, in this rules, you don't actually count like the LMGs or anything in the unit. It just has a fire factor. We have obviously the patrol markers, which I've done the same as Kim with little drop pods and everything, so that makes them look good. Then attached to this, we have the command, HQ. We've got 2 heavy machine guns, a mortar, artillery observer, 2 Panzerschrecks, a big cat, the old Panther, a 50mm anti-tank gun, and a 75mm anti-tank gun. Ooh. And that's the force.
Yeah, and that's it. So we're going to have some fun now trying to work out how to set it all up. It's dice rolls to start with, and we'll work our way through.
Right, John is rolling for deployment, so he's got 9 dice, and we'll see what he rolls. No ones.
No ones. And no 6s.
And no 6s, so that is all...
If I'm correct,
that is all orders.
That is all orders, so...
Or it's all units that can be deployed onto the table.
It's all...
In this turn.
Yeah, it's all orders.
It would be orders in the...
Oh, no, it's... Yeah.
But I think...
So,
yeah.
That's my roll.
Oh, yes.
Right. Well, I did roll and I didn't film it, but we've got 1-6 for me and no ones, so we've been fairly lucky in the deployment point. A 6 is an ambush point for a defender.
I know, but you just need to
We'll just check that. I'm not quite sure what the 6 works as for the attackers. Slowly but surely, John has set up his troops. He's got a combat patrol over in the woods. His company command in the woods there. 2 more combat patrols near to the crystal built up area. 1 more over here. That's his battalion bits and pieces on the hill. So they're not actually in the game. They're just there for looks. And he's got 1 lot of combat patrol over this side and 1 behind the wall of the farm. I've got my battalion assets up here, and then we've got combat patrols on the wood and in the field here. Their company commander is in the built up area of the farm. Got a company commander on this side, and then we've got the combat patrol that side, and I've got the combat patrol in this field in the centre. So that sort of gives us that. Now I think we can deploy troops that are on the table, and I've got 3 to deploy, and John hasn't got any, have you?
Only the 2 ambushes.
Only 2 ambush, which he has written down. So I've got to think about where I'm going to deploy some platoons.
I mean, I wasn't sure how long we were here today.
I can be here for about 2 o'clock.
That's good. We've got a good day. Well, it's 12
We
now.
think, yeah, I know. We think we've finished turn 1, and we're just going to have a quick check through what we've done. But we're in the regrouping phase, I would say. So John over on this side deployed his Falcon Jaegers from the combat point and took a shot at the troops over here, and well, it was a combat patrol point and he got rid of them. So I've had to deploy a battalion, one of the platoons from the centre company to stave off that unit there. He set out a unit at the front. He was going to fire them, but I reacted with an order, but I didn't put any damage on them. But John gave me 2 shot, so that gives them a little bit of trouble. Your limited orders does make you think what you're going to bring on. So over here I didn't get a chance to move these ones forward, but I did move this unit forward and take out the combat patrol point on this side, because John couldn't have deployed anyone because he had a hesitant command. We're not overly sure on that one. We're going to have a look and have a think whether, because he only had his company commanders down, does it stop deployment on the command patrols, combat patrols, so we couldn't put anything down in that turn. But we shall have a look at that and think about it. John has responded to my mortar attack with his own mortars and put down some smoke, and that is going to protect the unit for a bit, which gives him enough chance to rally. He's used a headquarters order to rally them, but unfortunately didn't save any of the morale rolls.
No.
So now they're going to have to withdraw.
They retreat.
Retreat.
So we're about to find out how far.
Oh dear.
Because there's 4 pages to look at.
All right.
So one of them,
I'll chop in later.
So John's had a quick look, and it's 3d6 that they need to go.
11 inches.
11 inches. Oh, that's a long way back, John.
I know.
Off they go.
Way back here.
Yeah. But there's one thing, John.
I've left them
Zero,
behind.
didn't you?
Turn 3, and I thought it was going to be mixed fortune, but I think it's gone the other way for me. And what we have is I moved this unit forward, and I did okay with them, but unfortunately John had in ambush a big gun, and that's caused him to be suppressed, and I've lost 2 sections of the platoon, which was quite harsh really. So they're not going well. And then he brought out another section, so that's stifled that left flank, which I was doing quite well on that up until that point. Over here I've got some smoke down to protect the unit here, but again I failed to rally them, so they've still got 1 shock. Move these ones forward, but of course because they've got the smoke.
In O Group, your off-board artillery is brought in at the beginning of the offensive phase. That meant I had to bring it in, and then I couldn't fire the troops.
John's unit over here have retreated, but he's rallied them back, and they've only got 1 shock now.
So that's the end of turn 3. He's brought on his FO, his forward observer, so we'll see what he does with his battalion mortars, because he used it as company command last time, and it cost more orders to use them. So we'll see what we can do in turn 4.
End of the turn, you can probably see that there is a tank which has been blown up. And why? John's Panther came on and up the road and snotted it. But not content with that, he brought out of ambush his little 50mm long barrel and took a shot at the other Sherman and damaged it. So that's firing on a -1 on the anti-tank value and -1d6 for HE. So that was quite harsh. Other than that, I had a good bit of smoke came down and saved my section of this platoon, which is teetering on the edge of a foobar, we reckon. But we did cause John a bit of trouble by suppressing these units, and he had to use his order dice to rally. Again over here we pushed forward and got those a little bit worried. FO came on, and over on that far side they rallied, and they've only got 1 point of shock now. So yeah, interesting. We'll probably get 1 more turn in of this game. So time has defeated us, but we knew that was going to be the case anyway, because we're just running through the rules. So we've pulled this to the halt here. I think John's got the upper hand. I advanced my Firefly up, and it then missed. But then I did put a bit of smoke down, but the smoke's not going to last long enough. So in the next turn, John's likely to knock out that Sherman. I've lost 4 sections and a support platoon section. So I've got a foobar as well. John's only lost 2 sections, so he's still nowhere near that. And me, I'm not really anywhere nearer capturing 2 buildings from that built-up area at the end. But I do have a full company in reserve. But I've put the armour on, and that has been pretty poor.
This is turn 4, isn't it?
Yeah, turn 4.
So we've still got 12 more turns.
12 more turns if it was
we
going to
ran
go
the
that
game,
far.
so-
But yeah, there's a little things as we wander around. John's got his artillery piece in there. I managed to put 1 shock on it, which has saved it a bit. But over on the other side, we've got the Panther there. And the big gun over there, and he did take out that section which advanced across that field. So yeah, an interesting set of rules, how it works. We'll try this again on Sunday.
Well, it's really nice to be getting back into face-to-face gaming, and we've got another game set up for Sunday coming. Yeah, O Group, new set of rules, interesting playthrough, getting to know the rules and seeing how it all works. I think it's going to be a good one. Some nice different touches in the phases for the offensive and defensive, being able to react as you're going along. Certainly things to work out in the rules and to sort out sort of strategy within it. But I think it looks good, gives a good impression of units going forward. So hope to get some more games in. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe for more, and hit the notification buttons to find out when the next ones are up. Hoping to get some more videos up, give an idea of what's coming in the next year for the projects, and see how we're going to go. Anyway, take care until the next time.